Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the first podcast. I'm really happy you're here and you've joined me today. If you have been following the series, thank you so much for your support. It means a lot to me. I really do appreciate. Let's go back a little bit. In episode 1, we talked about don't ignore the red flags. In episode 2, we discussed why love is not enough. Last week, in episode 3, if you joined the conversation, you could see or you could hear we talked about why good people end up in a toxic relationship. Today, I want us to shift our focus. We've talked about what can go wrong. Now let's talk about what goes right, what is going right in a relationship. Because the truth is, healthy relationships don't happen by accident. They are built one conversation, one choice, one act of kindness at a time. So let's dive in. What makes a healthy relationship? I mean, there are several things that we consider or we will talk about when we consider the fact that when it comes to building a healthy relationship that perhaps will last. And the number one is the friendship. How that healthy relationship is being, uh, uh, how it starts. I mean, we all know you can't just start by dating one person without knowing the other person. You see, we have to know one another, and that's what we call friendship. That's how you start by building a friendship first, and then that friendship uh, ends up like making you to be free with one another. Like you have to be friends first. So let's dig in. Let me ask you something. If romance disappeared just for one day, will you still enjoy spending time with your partner? Or will you still laugh together? Or will you still like have something to talk about? You see, that's the foundation of friendship. That's what it means like friendship in a relationship. You have to consider the other person as your friend, my best friend. Like, is the friend I have, is the best friend I have, is the bestie that I have. And so they consider that friendship to be something that is very important in that relationship. Many people fall in love before they become friends, but the strongest relationships are built on friendship. Your partner shouldn't be only the person you kiss. They should always also be the person you can laugh with, cry with, share your dreams with, and sometimes just sit quietly besides him or her. Friendship friendship keeps love alive when life becomes difficult. Exactly, because you see, you find that those relationships that are built based on not friendship thing, like you just start dating and I mean you don't know me, I don't know you, we've not spent time together, we've not like cherished our happiness, our joy, our sadness together, and so you rarely or you hardly know nothing about me. And that means that is when you find someone like okay, you find many people, they end up like having besties in their relationship. You see, a lady is telling you that is my bestie, or a guy is telling you that is my best friend. Because uh you people, the moment he chooses the best friend, this means that whenever maybe the relationship goes wrong, who will he or who will she go to cry to, or who will she go to ask for a shoulder for? Is the friend. I mean, you see, so that friend is the one who will be like doing literally everything that you should be doing. And so, of which it is literally wrong. I mean, your lover, your partner should be your first friend. He should be or she should be your best friend before even you start looking for other besties and maybe other friends that you will be claiming that I'm looking for someone to lean on or to give me a shoulder to lean on because I'm going through a lot. So let's always know that friendship is number one builder of a strong and healthy relationship. The other one is communication. I mean, communication is everything. We've been talking about communication from episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. I mean, communication is literally the backbone of the relationship. Let's be honest, no one can read your mind. Sometimes we expect our partners to know how exactly we are feeling, but in real, they don't. Then we get disappointed when they don't. I mean, healthy communication isn't about shouting, isn't about winning, isn't about understanding. Instead of saying you never listen to me, try say I feel unheard and I really like us to talk about it. Like they don't you say in the other hand that I feel unlistened. I mean, it has a different meaning, and at some point when you bring the discussion onto the table and now you don't assume, where many people go wrong is they assume that my partner knows how I'm feeling, knows what I'm going through, so I expect him or her to like just figure everything out so that he will fix my situation, of which that is not true. I mean, that is not the real thing. You might assume for the longest time that this person or partner knows what you are feeling. I mean, you can't talk, you can't communicate to him or her what is going through you, but you just like figure out like, okay, this person, we've been together for this quite while of time, but now I feel like he knows me too well. He knows what I'm going through. He knows every time that I'm feeling low or I'm feeling down. This is what is happening to me. No, I expect her or him to be in a position to know exactly what is happening to me. I mean, that is what we call assumption, and it's never good. Assumption never really build a strong relationship, but continuous, I say continuous communication, continuous. I mean, every time you have an issue, even if it's the slightest thing that you feel, it is of no value, it is of no issue between us, please just do talk, just communicate, just say it. I mean, whenever you say it, it gives you relieved to some point. So whenever you talk about it, I mean, you feel relieved. You feel like I've been heard. You feel like however much maybe the action will come later, but the moment you talk about it, the moment you be like, you know what, I feel like this and this is happening and I don't feel okay with it, you see, the other person will be like, your partner will be like, okay, okay, love, I know, I understand, but now let's do this, let's get a solution for it, let's work it this way. The moment he or she answers this with such responses, it gives you some relief. You as a person, you as a partner in that relationship, you feel like you have contributed something. You feel like your voice has been heard. You feel like your point has been like you've aired out your issue and it has been uh taken control of. You see, so every time we talk about communication, we say communication literally is everything in a relationship. It's like the engine of a relationship. Because whenever an engine has broken down, trust me, that vehicle will not move. It will not move. That is the end of you and that journey. So whenever there is no communication, whenever there is low or no communication, that relationship is not considered a relationship. Maybe you are roommates. Now you consider yourself as roommates. You just come in, go out, come in, go out. So communication is everything. Another thing is trust. I mean, they keep following one another. The moment there is that's a friendship in that relationship, then with that friendship, you find yourself like every time you air out your views, you communicate every time. That trust is being built every single time. You see, it's an episode that trust really takes time to build. It might take you a whole period of time, no matter how you met, on what grounds you build your relationship. But that trust will take time to be built. And once it is built, that is it. Trust isn't built in one grand gesture. It is built in everyday moment. Answering honestly, keeping your promises, being dependable, doing what you said you can do. When trust grows, love becomes stronger. But when trust struggles, if you make a mistake, own it, apologize sincerely, and then take action to rebuild what your words have been saying, what your words mean. That is how trust is being built. I mean, it's all about, if I tell you, okay, I'm going to I tell my partner, babe, you know what, I'm going to pick you at around 4 p.m. I'll try so much to be there so that I pick you uh, at around that time. And then exactly with my words, I will make sure that I have honored my words. I will make sure that 4 p.m. That means I have to do everything possible within me to make sure that by that 4 p.m., no matter how busy I will be, no matter what will delay me, but by that 4 p.m., it's I should be there to pick my wife or to pick my lover or to pick my partner. You see, so that is how you build your trust. Like when you say you do and you do it, you honor your words. Do not let your word like be used against you. Later in the day, if you failed to pick her, she will be like, this is the second time you've told me you will be picking me and you've not. Or this is the second time or third time you've told me you will do this and this and this, but you failed. I mean, you see, at that moment, for her, that trust is starting to like go down. It is starting to diminish slowly, slowly. As for you, it's because of one or two things that held you up. And maybe you told her that this is what has, like, be there at that particular time that I've been telling you. But for her, she will be like, no, you said the first time, you said the second time, you said it the third time. Ah, she soon starts to get tired. And that trust also starts, or that trust also starts, we just follow the 5 steps that we have talked about: the trust, the communication, we build the friendship, and then now we have the respect. See, respect should never disappear, because when that trust is there, when that communication is there, when the friendship is there, I mean, that could be, you might be build you might have built your love or your relationship based on the first ground, that is friendship. But then that friendship, it shouldn't, when like you take advantage of your partner. I mean, you say like, "Ah, we are like roommates. I mean, we are used to one another so much, so I need like to get another experience somewhere, you see, because I feel like we are more of a brother and a sister." No, that one now you will be like, it will be like lacking respect for your partner. I mean, you won't be treating your partner in the same capacity that she should be or she should be treated, because when you've said now, like, we are used to one another so much, like, you feel like you're brothers and sisters. I mean, it shouldn't be that. You see, the moment that thing plants into your brain, it means you are losing respect for your partner. It means you are not seeing anything much other than your lover, because it will go down, it will jot down to the point whereby now you start denying your partner his conjugal rights or her conjugal right. You start denying your partner the attention. You start denying your partner like every other lover should give to the partner, because as for you, she's like, or he's like your brother. I mean, you can shout at him or you can shout at her. You can, I mean, you can talk to her the way you want. You can talk to him the way you want. You can just like give her the response, or give him the response that you feel like, when your partner asks you something, it is not the same. So one thing I've noticed is that some couples become polite with strangers but rude to each other. Think about that. We say please and thank you to people we've just met. Yet sometimes we forget those simple words with the person we love most. Respect is shown in little things: listening without interrupting, speaking kindly during disagreement, valuing your partner's opinion when you don't agree. You don't have to like give or agree on everything, but you should always respect each other and listen to one another. And then this one will also lead to something else, because the moment you treat your partner like your brother, the moment you keep interrupting your partner, the moment I mean, you can do something and you fail to apologize, it means that every other thing will go down. And then at some point, you will feel like, I think this relationship is kind of, I don't know. You start telling yourself a lot of things about that relationship. And at some point, you feel like you are not dating. At some point, you feel like you should just let it, you should just have a space, have your own space for a while. You see, you want to have your own space in a relationship. That means you've stopped dating, you know, of which it's something that should never happen in a relationship. I mean, when you want to have that healthy relationship, never stop dating. There is something that happens in many relationships. At the beginning, people make time. They go on dates, they send thoughtful messages, they surprise each other. Then life gets busy: work, children, responsibilities. Slowly, the effort fades. But healthy couples understand something very important. Very important. They never stop dating each other. A relationship doesn't need expensive gifts. Sometimes a walk together, a shared meal, or simply asking how was your day can mean more than money, or money ever. It can mean more than what money could mean. Because I mean, think about it. You've dated for like 5 years, 10 years, or 20, and then it reaches a point whereby the normal things are never normal. Just asking your partner how's the day, just giving your partner a forehead kiss when you're going to work or when you're coming back home. Just, I mean, talking to your partner, I mean, asking him or her how was the work. I mean, the small issues, it becomes a problem. You feel like, okay, the family has grown, kids have grown. I mean, you are not into that anymore. You see, you feel like you are past all that. And mark you, those are the things that brings down the relationship. Those are the things that at some point will make your partner go to or find someone. The moment they find someone who will be asking them about their day, about their work, about their family, about how they are, that is when you will realize that your partner is not giving much time to your relationship, but it's giving much time and a lot of time to someone outside that relationship, to a third party activity outside the relationship. So he or she will feel boring, like he will be giving attention to that person, because I believe most of you've had people or partners saying, like, if he has met another person, then he is telling him or she's telling him, like, you remind me of my younger age, when I used to go on dates, when I used to be asked how was your day, when I used to be kissed like every morning and every evening. You see, you remind me of that. It means that thing he is not experiencing it anymore in the relationship, but he is doing it outside, of which that will lead to perhaps a lot of things coming into play, a lot of things like just going into that relationship, of which it is not good for a healthy relationship. It is advisable that every day you see your partner. I mean, I've learned that every day is another day, every day is a new day. The way you saw your partner yesterday when you went to sleep is not the same way you will see him or her the next day when you wake up. I mean, you have to like appreciate him or her on each and every single day. That means you value him, you value her, you care about him, you care about her every single day. Another aspect is you learn to forgive. I mean, forgiveness is everything. You can forgive like your partner a million times. He is your partner. So, and they say a partner in crime is your partner in crime. So every single time he might be wrong like a million times, or she might be wrong a million times, or your partner every single time. Every relationship has disagreements. Every single one, in every single one, the difference is how couple responds. Healthy couples apologize, they forgive, they learn, they move forward. Holding on to every mistake is like carrying heavy luggage everywhere you go. Eventually, it becomes exhausting. Forgiveness doesn't mean pretending that nothing happened. It means refusing to let your yesterday destroy your tomorrow. So, let me ask you, what does a healthy relationship feels like? I mean, from the conversation that we've talked about, we've jotted down every single point that will end up in building a healthy relationship. I mean, now how does a healthy relationship feels like? A healthy relationship feels safe. You don't feel like you're walking on an eggshell. You don't have to pretend to be someone you're not. You can celebrate each other's success without jealousy. You can admit your mistake without fear. That is what it means when we talk about a healthy relationship, or when we ask, like, what does a healthy relationship feels like? You feel respected, you feel heard, you feel valued, and that's the kind of relationship everyone deserves. No perfection, but peace. But every day you try. Every day you wake up telling yourself, we can do it again. I can do it again. We can do it again. So if there is one thing I want you to remember today is healthy relationships are not built by perfect people. They are built by people who are willing to communicate, to forgive, to grow, and to choose each other every single day. Love is important, but love grows stronger when it's supported by trust, when it's supported by respect, when it's supported by friendship, patience, and commitment. As we are winding up, I want to say thank you so much for spending this time with me on the first podcast. If today's episode encouraged you, share it with someone about you care about. You never know how one conversation can make a difference in another person's life. I mean, you share it. If it is important to you and you feel like I have a friend who really needs to hear these words, who really needs to join this conversation, please do share. If you love it, also share it. If you're, in your opinions, ingredients in a healthy relationship, I mean, in that comment section, I would love to hear the ingredients of a healthy relationship. I mean, what should one do? What should people do? What should we do? What should you do? I mean, if you have someone who perhaps is going through difficulties in his or her relationship, I mean, what can you advise her or him to do? Is it trust? Is it communication? Is it respect? Is it forgiveness? Or perhaps you have something else that you could put down. Until next week, remember this: the best relationships aren't the ones without the problem. They're the ones where two people keep choosing love, keep choosing respect, keep choosing growth, and even when life gets difficult, they still choose one another. This is the first podcast. Take care of yourself, take care of the people you love, and I'll see you in episode 5. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Goodbye, and may God bless you. Thank you.